Hello everyone, this might seem a bit weird because this that I'm recording right now is actually recorded after what you're about to see. What? I wanted to explain a little bit better than I do in the vlog what these vlogs are all about. Basically, I'm doing a big run called the Great North Run in September and I'm training, we're going to use that term lightly, towards it, and I thought it would be very nice to do little training updates every time I go for a run and just tell you how I'm feeling, how the run went and how I did that day. It's going to be good. I'm really looking forward to it. I've got to raise £400 and I'm raising it for the British Heart Foundation, which is kind of something that is a little bit more close to me this year. I normally raise money for a cancer research charity. This year I want to do it for British Heart Foundation for a few different reasons. But yes, I'm going to be doing that. I will put a link to my Just Giving page if you would like to donate, which is amazing. If you do want to donate, thank you. I'm going to be doing various different things across the months up towards the run, and I'm going to try and raise this money. I'm going to do it. I'm looking forward to it. This is more for me than the charity. I know that sounds bad, but I wanted to do it for me. But the fact we can raise money for charity whilst doing that is just amazing. So we're going to do both. We are. So hopefully you're going to come along for the ride of me training towards the Great North Run. I'm a bit scared. I don't know if I mentioned, it's a half marathon, 13.1 miles. I've done it before, but that was a few years ago and I didn't train for it. I think I explained that in the vlog, so you'll see. But yeah, the upcoming vlogs, I'm going to try and do this every time I go running, let you know how I'm feeling. I don't think I said in the bit coming up, but I feel really good after that run. I feel awesome. I will see you later. Well, I won't. You'll see me in a second because I'm about to talk about the run I just did. Great. As you can see, I'm very hot and sweaty and horrible. I've been for kind of my second run towards a certain run I'm going to be doing in September. So for those of you who do not know yet, I'm going to be doing the Great North Run. I've done it before when I was like 19. It was a few years ago now. So this time I want to do it and do it well, kind of thing. I'm not really bothered about what time I get. I just want to make sure I'm fit enough to do it. Last time I did it, I didn't train. Now I do karate, so I'm training all the time in that way. So I was fit, but not the right kind of fit. I wasn't running fit, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm not going to be training every single day or doing any kind of... I'm not really following a training schedule or anything like that. I'm just going to go running when I feel like it, within reason. I have to actually go running. I went last weekend. Now, I wasn't out very long, about half an hour, 40 minutes. And I went running today. I've just got back. Well, I've been back about 5 minutes now. I was trying to sort the camera out. And today I've been out for about an hour. And I just want to do like a little update every time I go running. Now, this isn't my second ever run ever. Before Christmas, before we moved, I was going out running kind of when I felt like it, just for more fitness, because I was intending on doing the Great North Run. But I was just kind of running about in the estate where we lived. I didn't go very far. I wasn't out for that long, and it wasn't anything properly serious. It wasn't regular or anything like that. It was just kind of to start getting back into the habit of it. So yes, like I said, the first time I did the Great North Run, I didn't train for it. Although I was fit, my only goal was do not stop. And I didn't. I might have slowed down to almost a pace of walking, but I didn't. I did it and I didn't stop. Now my time, I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't amazing or anything, but I wasn't bothered. I was so happy that I'd actually done it. But I hurt my left leg, right at the top of my thigh. It was really bad for about a week. And I think that was because I wasn't used to the motion of running. I did it with my sister, so also we were keeping to a pace that wasn't really ours. It was somewhere in between mine and hers, so that probably didn't help either. But this time I don't really have a running partner or anything like that, so I'm kind of on my own, along with all the thousands of other people. It's one of the biggest runs ever. It's so good. I can't wait to do it again. The atmosphere is brilliant, so I'm very excited to do it. But yes, update for today. I went and run down the park, yeah. So I ran down the park, and it took me 10 minutes to get to the park, and I didn't stop running. And I was quite pleased with that, because last time I ran, last week, it was really bad. My chest was really tight. It started snowing and pelting down with rain and sleet and snow. And I thought, well, I'm already out here. I'm just going to keep going. And I did. But there was a lot of walking, a lot of stopping, a lot of, oh my God, my chest is going to fall off. It was horrible. But then I rang my mum on my hands-free thing. And I was like, Mum, I'm running. She used to run a long time ago. Just like I don't know, just something to keep us going, I guess. And it did. I started running a lot more then. And I stayed out a bit longer than I was going to, because I was on my way home and I was like, actually, I'm going to run down there now and then turn around. So that worked. But today, yeah, I ran for 10 minutes without stopping. And it wasn't kind of a slow pace or anything like that. It was quite a good pace. I was like, yeah, go me. Got to the park, ran into the park, and I was like, there's a bench. I'm going to run to that bench without stopping, and then I'm going to sit down. And I did. And I think that was sensible, because like I said, this is my second kind of serious run since before Christmas, so I don't think I want to be going keep going pushing, or I'm going to kill myself. Like the next day I'll be knacked. So I sat down for a bit and I sorted my iPod out, because it was playing some weird tunes. I was like, this is not running tunes. And then I got up and I started running again, and I ran along the river, and I ran for a little bit, and then I had to stop walking, and I had to stop a little way. Like I started running again, and I had to stop because I was absolutely boiling. I've got this bright green hoodie I wear when I go running. I had to take it off and wrap it around my waist. So yeah, I did that, and off I went again, and I was running, and then I was walking, and then I was running, but it was never a really slow walk. It was kind of like a power walk. I was running and walking, but then once I'd walked the first time, it kept happening. But I was quite happy with the way it was going. It wasn't bad. It was quite good, really. And then I walked for a little bit, and I got to this little estate. I started running again, and walked again, and I walked for a fair distance. And my feet at this point were in quite a bit of cramp, really sore, and I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not used to running. So I spent like a minute trying to stretch out the instep of my foot. Not the instep, that's the wrong side, the other side, you know, the arch of your foot. Instep, what? So yeah, I was like stretching my feet. I was like, oh God, they're so sore. And then I walked for quite a long time, and I thought I might just walk the whole way home, actually. A fair paced walk though, not kind of just dawdling along, because I'm still out, I'm still walking. That's still good. That's still something I'm doing active wise. And I got almost home, had another, there was still a fair bit to go, and I was like, you know what, it's like this long stretch of road, I'm going to run up here. So I did. I ran up the whole thing. I was like, yeah, I did it. And then I walked a little bit further, and then I thought, right, I'm definitely going to walk the rest of the way home now, because I think I'm done. My legs were very sore at this point. And I was almost back, and I decided, actually, I had walked along this street, and in my head I'm going, I'm so annoyed at myself. I could have still ran, because I feel good enough to run. Why didn't I run? I think really it's a good thing I didn't. I do, even though I want to be like doing the whole run every time without stopping. At first, you need to be sensible, you need to build up. I can't go out there and run 13 miles straight away and expect to be able to do it. That's just silly. So yeah, I didn't run 13 miles today, by the way. That's just, you know. So yeah, I was a little bit annoyed. So then I thought, right, run the rest of the way home. I'm nearly home. So I did. I ran the rest of the way home, and I was very happy with it. So yes, that's good. I haven't worked out exactly how far I've ran yet. I'm going to put it onto a little kind of run tracker type thing, where you can plot out your route, and it tells you how long, like far you ran, what the elevation was, and everything like that. Not that I'm bothered about that. I just want to know how far. But yes, I'm gonna have a look, and I will update you with it in a second. I'm not as red as I was before. Right, but yeah. So I will see you in a bit. Goodbye.
Hello everyone. So I just plotted my route, and I ran. Well, that's debatable because I did walk a little bit of it, but today my run was 3.8 miles, which is good. I'm quite happy with that. I know that the route I try to do was about 4 miles, so that's good, because I plotted it out a couple of weeks ago and I kind of try to follow that. So 3.8 miles is quite good. The first mile I ran without stopping, and then I took that break like I said. Then the second mile I did the same thing, and then I stopped at this tree stump. I was like, seat! And I was sitting at this, I forgot to say this before, I was sitting on this tree stump with my leg stretched right on it because it was a bit sore. And this guy with like huge muscles on his legs, he was wearing shorts. He was some kind of like older guy in his 50s, 60s kind of age. He come like bombing around the corner because I was on like this edge corner. That's where I took my photo if you saw it on Twitter. He come bombing around the corner like do like amazing pace. And I just like looked around and there he was. He was like, hello, because obviously you could see I was in my running attire. I was a fellow runner, and I'm sitting there like, I'm so embarrassed. I'm sitting here on the seat just having like a little bit of a chill. And I was like, hi. Oh my god. It was really nice though that it was quite nice that he was friendly, but I thought I better get up and do some more running now. I didn't sit there for long. I was just there for a minute or so, but yeah, and I was just about to get up, and then all of a sudden this dog came racing around the corner. This dog was behind him. Yeah, it was quite funny. I ran 3.8 miles today, and I feel good.